Hi everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and if you're wanting to know about scripting and maybe you've been trying it out and it's not working for you, well today we're going to discuss what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. So yes, this video is going to be a little different. It's going to discuss the things that you may be doing wrong to make your manifestations come true. So if you want to know the correct way of how to use scripting, keep watching this video. But if you're new to this channel, this is a manifesting law of attraction channel that gives you information in an easy to understand manner to change your life. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. So now, if you want to know about scripting, what you may be doing wrong, and what you need to do to see your manifestations come true, keep watching. I'm back, everyone. Now, what is it that I have to tell you about scripting and what you may be doing wrong and why you're not seeing your manifestations come true? So now listen, this video is going to be a little different. It's going to actually tell you and give you pointers on what it is you may be doing wrong. So now the first thing I want to tell you, a lot of you are just writing any old thing, okay? I take pride in what I write when I do my scripting. I've told everybody time and time again to invest in a book for themselves. Now listen, it don't have to be one of these, but I will tell you this. I bought this from Barnes& and Nobles. I must have paid $9 for it. They're always in the clearance. This one says Dream Big. I have another book that says All Things Are Possible. Listen, take pride in what you are writing on. Now, listen, if you can't afford $9, invest in a book for $1 or $2 specifically made just for scripting. Now, listen, you guys, what I'm telling you is that a lot of you aren't taking this serious and you're just writing down things out of your head and then that's it. And then you're saying nothing worked. It's not going to work if you guys are not taking serious what you're doing. The next thing, some people might have a special pen to write with, okay? I will tell you when you're doing scripting, make an area, have an area so that when you're going to this area, you know you're about to get serious in what you're going to do. What is the next thing that I want to tell you about scripting that a lot of people are messing up on? And that is scripting while you're tired or in a bad mood. Listen, whatever you're doing, if you're starting to script or write, while you're in a bad mood or while you're tired, you are throwing that energy out there. In fact, it's a lack of energy you're throwing out there, and it's just not going to work. Listen, this is not a task, a chore. This is something that you're doing and you're enjoying. So listen, don't do it when you're tired. If you're tired, just leave it alone and just not do it. Okay? And come back to it the next day. Now, the next reason that I will tell you that scripting may not be working for you is because you're not doing it long enough. Now, some of you, it might take a couple of days before you see results, some a week, some a month, some might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It doesn't matter. Every one of us are different, and every one of us think different, believe different. So we're going to get different results in different time frames. So I'm telling people to designate at least 30 days, if not 40 days, to do your scripting to basically see results. Why am I saying this? Because it took a long time for you to see in your life what it is you're getting. Okay? It takes at least 30 days to change your subconscious mind, to change your way of thinking, to change the way your patterns and your beliefs are. So by writing and doing it for at least 30 to 40 days, you are basically going in the right direction. Some people just want to do a scripting and do it for 2 or 3 days, and they're like, hey, man, it didn't work. It's not going to work. Okay? Again, every single one of us are different. So if you set aside and say, I'm going to do this for 30 or 40 days, believe me, you are on the right track. The next thing I will tell people why you're not seeing results with your scripting or what mistakes you're making is that you're not being patient. It takes patience, you guys, to see results. This is one of the biggest things that I think a lot of people are not seeing their manifestations come true. And that is because they're not patient. They're looking over their shoulder every single minute to see when it's coming, where is it coming from, and they're not going to get anything. The time when you let it go and go about your business, that is when you're going to start seeing results. So patience is something that you absolutely need when you're doing scripting. Now, a big thing that people do when they're scripting is how they're scripting, okay? Scripting is going to be you're going to write out whatever it is that you want as if it is already done. So a lot of people are saying, I will have. When you're saying I will have, you're putting something out in the future. Whatever it is you're writing down has to be as if it is already done in the present time. Okay. So you will say, I am, I have. Thank you, God, for blessing me. Why these things? It's because when you say it in these terms or these ways, you're actually saying that you already have something. I will have is stating that you don't have something and you're looking for it to come in the future. So when you're doing your scripting, I will say, listen, everyone, you must write it as if it is already done. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I think a lot of people are also making is that they're not writing long enough. When I say that, I always tend to look at the Jerry and Esther Hicks 17-second rule. And that is write something out that takes at least 17 seconds. It could be 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. I say go right ahead and write it because it takes that long for your subconscious mind to pay attention. I am rich. It's too short. Now I'm going into my next thing that I think people are doing and it's messing up their scripting. And that is writing too long. Now, if you signed up for my coaching or if you heard me on other videos, I tell people do not write too long. Why? By the time you start writing those long stories, negative thoughts start coming in. Now, what is it that I'm considering long? Some people might write a page. That's okay. Some people might write on the front, the back, and then write another 2 pages. That's too long. For me, when you're doing that, you're going to start thinking of a whole lot of negativity, and those things are going to affect what it is you're writing. The children might run in, the doorbell might ring, the phone might ring, whatever it is. You might have to go to the restroom and keep thinking that you got to go to the restroom, but you got to finish writing. It's too long, everyone. You just need to write whatever it is that you need to say, keep it at least a minute long, and let it go. Now, the next thing that I want to bring up to you guys is a biggie, and I see it so much. And that is people not being realistic with whatever it is they're writing. Now, you're probably saying, well, Yvette, the law of attraction said that I could be a millionaire and that's what I want. Hey, look, you go right ahead and you do it. You want that job, but you don't want to get up off your butt and put in a resume or go anywhere to get that job. That is not being realistic. On this channel, we talk about being realistic. We talk about taking action. Okay? And that's taken me into another thing that is proving why your scripting is not working. And that is taking action. If you are scripting that you're going to have a new job, that job is not going to come to you while you're in the house on the sofa playing video games. It's just not going to happen, people. You really need to get out and take action towards whatever it is you're writing down so that the universe can open the doors and bring in to you what it is that you want. The universe will place the right person at the right time to give you exactly what it is that you want. It will not come to you while you're in the bed. It will not. The whole thing is whatever it is you're trying to manifest as you're writing these things down. Your thing is you need to take action and move towards the direction of whatever it is that you want in your life. And that is a biggie when it comes down to scripting. Now, another thing that's affecting a whole lot of people when it comes down to scripting is belief. A lot of people really don't see themselves as being, doing, and having whatever it is that they want. They may be writing it down, they may be speaking it, but they really don't believe deep inside that this is for them, that they can achieve these things. And that is another thing that people may be doing wrong when it comes down to scripting, manifesting, using the law of attraction. Now, listen, I'm not saying you have to have the faith or the belief the size of King Kong. But what I will say, you have to have some kind of faith and belief that you can have these things. You have to be able to see yourself as being, doing, and having these things for it to work. And if you don't, that's where I believe you need to work on yourself before you start manifesting things that you just don't believe in. Now, another reason why a lot of people scripting is not working out, and this is a biggie, you guys, and that is people just are so desperate, worried, in need. And when they write me comments, I can almost feel the energy coming out to me of the desperation. Now, listen, I'm not knocking you down or anything like that. But if I can feel that the desperate energy when you're writing me a comment, what are you writing when you're doing scripting? Okay? These are the things that I'm mentioning to you guys that I know you're doing some of these things and then wondering why scripting is not working for you. Whatever it is that you desire, once you start changing the way you're doing certain things, you will start seeing results. Okay, everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell if you want more videos like this. Listen, I'm giving you all manifesting videos, law of attraction, in all forms and all ways, all the way from affirmations to scripting to bay leaves to cinnamon, everything right here in one spot. If you want to know anything about My World of Metaphysics, please look in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, please watch the next video. And if not that, go to the home page and watch the videos on the playlist. Again, everything is there for you. And namaste.